2022 is already well underway, so what can we expect for this new year? So much happened in 2021 that 2022 is bound to have a lot in store for us marketers and entrepreneurs. So today I'm going to share my top 6 social media predictions for 2022 that will give you a leg up on your competition and help you start the year off strong. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandy with LYFE Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. Super quick before we get started, go ahead and like this video for me, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the business growing videos that we put out every single week. All right, so prediction number 1 is that Instagram will continue to invest in its e-commerce and creator tools. 2021 saw a ton of new features from Instagram, and if you're not up to speed on those yet, I will link my latest Instagram updates video for you in the description, as that video is IG specific and gets more in depth on that platform. But for this video, it's worth mentioning that Instagram head Adam Mosseri has published several announcements over the last few months sharing new updates on the app, most of which being new e-commerce features and tools for creators. So if you're an e-commerce store owner, Instagram is definitely a platform worth looking into and investing more of your marketing into in 2022. Prediction number 2 is that influencer marketing will continue to increase as a result of Instagram updates. Influencer marketing itself isn't new, but as online ads have done nothing but increase over the last decade, people are listening more to other people than they are ads they see in between every piece of content that they look at online anymore. And to clarify, if you're unfamiliar, influencer marketing involves a brand collaborating with an online influencer to market one of its products or services. Some influencer marketing collaborations are less tangible than that. Brands simply work with influencers to improve brand recognition. So essentially, as a brand, you find regular people who don't work for your company, but do represent your average consumer well, and sponsor them in some way so that they post content about your brand in front of their thousands or millions of followers. Sponsoring them could look like sending them free product or paying them directly for their content. So it makes sense as to why this type of marketing has been working for the last several years, because wouldn't the recommendation from your friend weigh heavier in your buying decision than an ad you saw on the side of a blog article? The same principle applies here. While influencer marketing has already been around for some years, I suspect that we will see it continue to morph and grow in 2022 as Instagram releases new tools to empower influencers and make brand partnerships that much easier. If you want a video going more in depth on influencer marketing and how you can leverage it to grow your business, comment below and let me know. All right, prediction number 3 is that AR will become more mainstream. With Facebook's rebrand to Meta and the expansion of the metaverse, I think we can expect AR as well as VR to become more mainstream. AR being augmented reality and VR being virtual reality. Millions of people have already used AR every day for years and may have not even realized it. If you've used Snapchat filters and Instagram filters that project things in the photo or video or make things look like they're really there, you've used AR. But one article said that applications of AR on social media are not limited just to photo filters to post fun posts and stories. Brands can also leverage augmented reality to provide better shopping experiences to their customers, and I think that's a great point. If you're an e-commerce store owner, you know one of the cons to not owning a brick and mortar is people's inability to try stuff on. But AR is a tool that could allow your customers to digitally try things on before buying, thus conquering that objection to purchase. And that's just one example. I'm sure we'll see more potential applications for AR pop up over the next year. All right, prediction number 4 is that local marketing will become more commonplace. Local marketing is marketing that is centered around a physical radius of a business and targets the local consumers in that area. We've already seen some new locally centered tools come out this year with geo-tagging in posts and stories, as well as the new Facebook Neighborhoods feature that's coming out. Something I talk more about in this video, so I will link that in the description for you if you're interested. And some businesses are seeing good results on niche sites like Nextdoor. Nextdoor being an app specifically for neighborhoods. So I think we can expect more localized tools to appear over the course of 2022 that give small businesses more direct access to their local communities and customers. All right, prediction number 5 is that video content will continue to soar. Note the word continue there because it has already been on the up and up since 2020. We saw TikTok explode with short form video, Instagram quickly followed suit introducing Reels, and now the combined video and IGTV format of Instagram video. YouTube is the second most visited site, only being second to Google, and it's the second most used social media site, second to Facebook, and it contains both short and long form video, where in a lot of cases, the long form video tends to outperform. One study found that by 2022, online videos will make up more than 82% of all consumer internet traffic, 15 times higher than it was in 2017. And beyond YouTube just being popular, it's also effective. 70% of viewers bought a product from a brand after hearing about it through a video on YouTube, and 50.9% of B2B decision makers relied on YouTube to look up information about purchases, and that was ahead of even Facebook. And the reason is because it's all video. Video is what's working in 2022. It establishes trust quicker between the brand and consumer, and thus helps them to make a purchasing decision faster. So I think we can expect video to take off even more than it already has, with new video creator tools becoming available. All right, now before we get into my last prediction for 2022, first here is a quick message from one of our co-founders, Sherman.
Hey, we just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. And after managing millions of dollars in ad spend for thousands of different small businesses, we have decided to give away everything we learned to you in a special program. If you want to learn the blueprint to success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, and all of the different tools you will need, then sign up for our social ads training program today.
All right, and lastly, prediction number 6 is that the veil between brand and consumer will continue to thin. It's 2022 and brand transparency matters. One study found that 86% of Americans say transparency is more important to them than ever before. In another study, 86% of customers picked authenticity as a key reason to buy from a brand or not. And to bring it home, another survey concluded that 81% of buyers needed to trust a brand in order to buy from them. So how do you create that brand consumer trust? By being transparent with your audience. One article said brands that are willing to pull back the curtain to reveal decisions about product development, diversity hiring, and more are far likelier to have increased customer trust. So it's important to be as transparent with your customers as you can, and social media is an easy way to do that via direct messages and communication, as well as brand social listening with your comments and responses. We've already seen new tools that help brands do just that. For instance, in my latest Instagram updates video, we talked about how you can now respond to reel comments with another reel. So you can literally reply to your customers with a public face-to-face video directly answering their questions. Also, along the same lines of transparency, I think this is another reason why we are seeing user-generated content, or UGC, perform so well. The more transparent, open, and honest your brand comes across with your audience, the easier it will be for them to buy from you. So I think we can expect more tools to roll out that will promote that brand authenticity. All right, you guys, that about wraps up everything I have for you today. If you have any questions or want to see a video go more in depth on any of the topics that we discussed today, comment below and let me know. Otherwise, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell before you go. And I will see you in the next episode.